Very good morning, students. I hope you all are very fine and happy, being safe at home. And last three classes, we saw fully about rain. Okay, drop by drop, water over water, and it's raining. These were the lessons we saw the last 3 weeks. And for this week, we are going to see a very short lesson, and the lesson was about only 2 pages, but we have to learn more things in that lesson itself. So, now just have a look at the page. A beautiful cloth. Okay, the name of the lesson is A Beautiful Cloth. We all wear different types of cloths. Okay, different varieties of cloths we can wear. But do you know where does these cloths comes from? Yes. Okay, it's nothing but it comes from both plant and animal. Okay, both plant and animals gives us cloth. Okay, before moving on to the lesson, I just want to tell you the sources of cloth. Where do we get the fiber? Where do we get the thread? For example, if you take plants, in plant fiber we'll be wearing different kinds of cloths. Okay, like cotton, wool, jute, synthetic. All these are the varieties of cloth that we can wear in our regular life. But if you take, there are two important major means by which we can get cloth. Okay, and one is natural and another one is synthetic. If you take natural, by the name itself we can get it from the nature. Okay, it's a nature's gift. We can get these from the nature. Okay, nature lende what we can get. Okay, if you take nature means both plants and animals are nature. So plant and animal will give you a cloth. Okay, it will give you a fiber. Okay, fiber மட்டும்தான் அது கொடுக்கும். We have to make it into fabric, a cloth. With the help of the fiber, we have to manufacture the cloth. Different fabrics we have to give. Okay, for example, if you take plant in the sense, it can give you cotton and jute. Okay, especially during the summer season, we'll be wearing cotton. It gives you a chillness to our body. It cools your body. So that's why we'll be preferring cotton during summertime. And cotton will get from the plant. Okay, it's a cotton ball, they will say. It's the size of a lemon. Okay, and it mostly grows in the region where it is hot. Okay, it needs a black soil and a hot climate to grow. Okay, and the lemon size balled cotton ball, when it is too hot, it bursts out. Okay, and the cotton fibers will be flowing here and there because of the wind. This is how we'll get cotton. And jute is next, plant fiber. Okay, jute is nothing but a plant. Okay, it will be harvested. Okay, and the plant will be harvested and immersed in water, or it will be soaked in water for few days. After that, the stem part will be used as a jute. The stem part will become rotten, and the decayed part, after few days, it may be used as a fiber. This is the plant fiber we'll get from the plant. Okay, and next one, if you take animal are also natural. Okay, and natural animal fibers are also natural fibers. Where do you get animal from fiber? From which animal you will get animal fiber? For example, sheep will give you wool. Okay, sheep will give you wool. You will be wearing wool only during the winter season. Okay, only it warms your body. Okay, it warms your body, so I will be wearing woolen sweaters and during the winter season. And next one you will get from animal is silk, pattu. Okay, silk fiber you will get from the silk moth. Silk moth is nothing but it's similar to a butterfly. That animal insect will give you a silk fiber. Okay, and it is the natural fiber and very strongest natural fiber in nature. Okay, what happens, the silk worm, okay, it's like a caterpillar, and what happens, the adult silk moth, like a butterfly, will lay its eggs on the surface of the leaves or under the surface of the leaves. Okay, the eggs will be emerged out. After 2 to 3 days, a young caterpillar will be coming, like a kambali puchi, it will be coming out. and after 2 weeks it starts spinning a cocoon around itself. Cocoon around itself means it forms a protective coat around itself. மூட்டை கட்டிக்கும் அதுவே அதை சுற்றியே. Okay, and then after again 1 week of that cocoon stage, what happens, it will become a adult butterfly. Cocoon open ஆகி adult butterfly, an adult butterfly will be emerging out. And the first stage of silk moth அப்படின்னா எக்கில் இருந்து 2 to 3 daysல small caterpillar will be coming out. அந்த caterpillar ஒரு 2 weeksக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுன்னா, it starts to spin a protective cocoon around itself. And after that, okay, after 1 week அப்புறம் an adult, beautiful adult butterfly moth will be emerging out. Okay, அந்த mothலேருந்து, for example, how we will take the silk. Okay, in the third stage, அந்த cocoon stageல silk fiber எடுப்பாங்க. Okay, they will reel the silk fiber. How, எப்படி அப்படிங்கிறது when you will come to higher classes, you'll be learning in detail about all these things. Okay, this is what I wanted to explain you. And under natural fiber we saw plant and animal fiber. If you take plant fiber, it will be cotton and jute. If you take animal fiber, it will be silk and wool. And next category we saw was synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber is nothing but these are the fibers that are made using chemicals. Chemical use பண்ணி செய்கிற fibers. Example, nylon, rayon, polyester. These are the names of the different cloths. Okay, for example, if you take nylon, rayon, it will be used in the manufacture of your raincoats. Raincoats எல்லாம் செய்கிறதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகும். But it will not give you any chillness, coolness to your body. Okay, this is what I wanted to convey you. And now we'll move on to your lesson. Okay, just have a look at this. A beautiful cloth. Sajita's sister gave her a very beautiful dupatta. Dupatta, which means a shawl. Sajita is the name of the girl, and her sister is giving her a beautiful dupatta. The dupatta had beautiful embroidery and small mirrors stuck on it. You can have a look at this shawl. Okay, it has gotten some embroidery work. Okay, embroidery work and small mirrors, kannadi. Okay, வச்சிருக்காங்க அதுல. After finishing dinner, after the dinner, night dinner, Sajita tried to wear the dupatta in different ways. Sajita is like you only, third standard child. What she is doing, she is trying to wear the dupatta in all different ways, like sari, like half sari, like veshti. Okay, then soon she got tired playing with the dupatta and fall asleep wearing it. And after playing with all the different ways of wearing dupatta, she was very tired and she fell asleep with the dupatta. By wearing the dupatta itself, she felt asleep. Then she was thinking about the dupatta even in her dream, and now she is getting a dream. While sleeping, she is getting a dream along with the dupatta. How would such beautiful dupatta have been made? Okay, now she is thinking how these kind of dupattas can be made. Just now I explained you the story of fiber. Now, how do you think Sajita's dupatta was made? And there are few questions that were asked. We'll just have a look at this. Take a dupatta or a long piece of unstitched cloth. Okay, take a dupatta or a long piece of unstitched cloth. தைக்காத துணி எடுத்துக்கலாம், or else you can take any one dupatta of your sisters or mothers. Wrap it in different way. You can wrap it in different way, like sari, like as I told, like half sari. Okay, in how many ways could you wear it? Okay, and it will be interesting. Okay, now you are at home only, you can do it at home. Okay, take your mother's or sister's dupatta. Okay, only one you can take. Wear it in different pattern, like sari, like half sari, like veshti. Okay, what are the methods of wearing dupattas? Different methods of wearing dupattas are there. You just ask help from your parent and just see. Okay, if possible, you can take a snap with you. Okay, next question. Did anyone wear it like a lungi or use it as a turban? In what other ways was the cloth worn? For example, next question was, if someone can wear that as lungi or someone can wear it as turbans in their heads. Okay, and in what other ways it can be worn? In what other ways you can wear the dupatta in different styles? And the third question, look at any 6 garments at home. Okay, you can go to garment textile shops to your nearby house. What difference do you find in their texture, their color and design? Texture, whether it is soft, hard, okay, silky, smoothie, okay, shining. Okay, these are the textures. You can, while touching the cloth itself, you can feel. You can touch the cotton cloth and feel its chillness. And silky cloth, you can pattu sarees, your mother's silk sarees, you can touch and feel. Your father's veshti, you can touch and feel. And all these are materials you can get at home itself. Okay, ask your mother to give you different texture cloth and you can feel it. Their color, different colors, vibrant colors will be there. And design, like it's whether it's embroidery, overlocked. Okay, these are the material designs you can check. Okay, look at the thick cloth or a sack carefully. Can you see threads running along its length and breadth? You will. Okay, just take a cloth, thick cloth or a sack. You can see the running threads along its length and breadth. If you try to just pull out one thread, you can see the arrangement of all the threads in both in vertically and in horizontal lines. Okay, next we'll move on to the next page. Okay, find a similar pattern if you see any piece of cloth closely. Okay, you can also weave paper in the similar way. You can also weave the paper in similar way. I'll show you the picture. Just have a look at this picture. Okay, I'll tell you how to make this. By staying at home, you can also do this at home. If you have any color papers, you can use color papers. Or if you don't have any color paper, you can use some other thick papers. Okay, thick papers like A3 sheet, A4 sheet you can use. Or else if you have any chart, you can use that also. It will be good. Just listen. You can also weave paper in similar ways. Weaving paper. How can you weave paper? First point, take two papers of different color. You have to take two papers of different color. As it showed here, just have a look at this. One paper is violet in color, another one is yellow in color. You can take your choice, whatever color you need. Okay, next, mark vertical line on one paper and horizontal line on other paper. Vertical line is nothing but it's standing line. Okay, and horizontal line is sleeping line. If you can see here, this is the vertical line, and vertical line is yellow. The one is yellow in color is vertical, and purple in color is horizontal. Okay, you have to draw lines. First draw a line, then you have to cut it carefully. Okay, fully you should not cut. You shouldn't cut fully. Okay, then what happens? Cut both the papers along the marked lines. As I told you, first you have to draw lines. Okay, of similar distance you have to draw lines. Take care the strips should not get completely separated. You should not completely cut the paper. Then place one paper above the other one. Now you are going to weave the paper. This is very important step. Place one paper above the other one. Yeah, now you are going to place one paper above the other, which means yellow color, purple color, yellow color, purple color. This is what you are going to make. And the edges are shown in the picture in color. Stick the edges and stick the edges. Yeah, you are going to stick the edges. Now weave the strip to make a mat. And this is what a mat pattern is. Again, I'll tell you what you have to do. First, you have to take two different color papers and you have to draw a vertical line in one paper and horizontal line in another paper. Vertical line is standing line and horizontal line is sleeping line. Okay. Then what you are going to do? Cut the lines as you drawn lines. Okay. Cut the papers as you drawn lines. Don't cut the paper fully. Okay, then what you are going to do, this is the important step. You are going to place one paper over the above. Okay, for example, if you are going to first you are going to keep yellow. Next, purple should come. You are going to place the one paper above the other. Onnuku mela onnu you are going to place. With the help of your parent, you can do. Next, now weave the strip to make a mat. Similarly, you will get a mat pattern. Next, paste tapes or a paper border at the edges. For your cap. So what now you are going to do? The green color border is nothing but it's color paper, color tapes you have. You can just paste it. Why you are going to paste means that means it doesn't open, so that the mat doesn't open agama irukadhukaga da you are going to paste. If you want to decorate your mat, you can decorate. Okay, you can keep this with you. Okay, once when we are coming to school, you just bring all these materials as soon as you are going to make at home. Next, printing on cloth. Okay, in the lesson the plant fairy, plant fairy is one lesson. We didn't see that lesson as of now. Will be so soon we'll be seeing we'll be going to see all these lessons. And design of flowers and leaves made on cloth. You too can make some design using cut vegetables. Okay, what they are telling, you can also make a pattern using vegetable in a cloth. Okay, vegetable printing. Cut a cauliflower or lady's finger or cauliflower you are going to cut. Apply color on the cut face in the sense you are going to apply color on the place where you cut the vegetable, and make print on a piece of paper or cloth to make your own design. Okay, different colors, vibrant colors you can use. If you have any cloth, white color cloth or white color small kerchief, you can use paint. Okay, paint you can use, water paint you can use, or what other paints you like, you just use, and you can do vegetable printing. It's very nice, it's very good to see. Okay, 2 activities are there in this lesson. You can do both the activities. Okay, so this is what this lesson contains. Here you can see, have a look at this printing, vegetable printing, and this will be very interesting. I hope you all understood this lesson very well. Okay, and in addition to that, I have taught you the fibers, where you get the fiber, natural, synthetic. Okay, I hope you all understood very well, and along with this lesson I'll be giving you notes also. So please make useful of this holidays. Sit at home and learn. Thank you, students.